Hello guys, this is Julia Marcos again, and today we are going to talk about values. What's interesting that values and NGO management, they're not associated together very often. Most times when we talk about values, we imagine choosing a life partner or a friend, but not so much when running an NGO. But still, I want to discuss it because this is the underlying of your development, of your growth, of your scaling, together with vision and mission. So vision, mission, values, they come together, and I can tell you that even when you shape your vision and mission, if you read, if you put time, if you go through it, you will see that values are already there. Still, today we will try to distill them, and we will see why they matter and how they can be consciously used in your daily activities. So, basically, what are organization values? These are beliefs and principles that drive a business or non-profit forward. These are abstract ideas that guide the way people within organization think and act in everything. In everything they do, and may even inspire the company's creation. To me personally, values serve very much as a filter, and then it helps to take decisions all the way, to take decisions about what projects we are doing or not doing, what partners we are working or not working, what important decisions should be taken, or maybe some things are not necessary to be taken care of now. The values are there all the way, and to tell the truth, for me it was also a game changer, because once I started to act through the values, it started to cut all the crap, and then it helped to keep the laser focus. And more, it's not perfect now, but more and more in our organization, we work only with those partners that we really want to work with and with whom we can create impactful projects. More and more, we have people who are close to us who want to become a part of our team or are part of our team that are very much aligned on the level of personal values, but also organizational values. And overall, knowing your values, it helps you to save energy, because every time you don't need to take a decision. The value is already there. Do I want to work with a partner who goes for impact or who goes for money? So once a partner approaches me and says, okay, money is the core, this is what I am in Erasmus for, and I had such a conversation, no, there is no goal. It also helps to keep the line of what we do and who we want to have in the team, environment, and projects. So let's say when people approach me and say, do you want to work on the topic of climate change? I say no, because our organization doesn't work on the topic of climate change. But if they approach me with the topics of entrepreneurship or young people's empowerment, or even sustainable development, because in the Synergy House this is one of the topics, then I know, okay, here we can talk, we can discuss. And the thing is that when we are talking about values, it's not about sounding fancy. It's about being truthful to yourself and truthful to your values. So for this, simply ask yourself and your team, what principles we cannot bend? And I will give you a personal example. For Synergy Bulgaria, it is growth. Even in a parallel universe, I cannot imagine us not growing, expanding, and scaling. If we don't have growth in activities, in team, in money, in impact, then it sounds depressing. And then it's like a red alarm, something is totally wrong. We are off course. Because, in the last several years, we are more and more clear, okay, so what are the numbers that we want to hit? What are the projects that we want to have? Who we need or who we want in the team. And then again, it's not about sounding fancy. I will give you several values for you to get a catch of it. And then while I give you one by one, think about your organization. Does it resonate or no? And then choose for yourself some from 3 to 5 guiding values. So kind of principles you would want to live by, and also those principles that are already in you. Something like I told about growth, because also as a strategic leader of organization, it's one of organization representative, it's very much aligned with my personal value, growth, and what I say about myself, I cannot not grow. So hear me out. Sustainability. Think, is it for you or not for you? Are you living it? Do you want it to be in your organization? Or maybe it's not about you. Excellence, not perfection, but excellence, doing the best of what you can do at the moment with all the available resources. Honesty or transparency, are you ready to play the game of full transparency when all the contracts, all the payments, all the numbers are there, you share them with partners and could be even beyond? Growth, I think I gave you the idea of growth and how I understand it. Yeah, like partnership. Do you want to shape more partnerships, to develop a network, or do you prefer to work on your own by yourself to develop just within your own system? Care. Yeah, do you provide care to other people? Is it important for you to show this care and then basically the people, they see care all the way, or you just want to deliver your product? Joy. Do you want to be associated with lightness and joy, or you want to be more formal and strict? And that's your decision to take. I mean, there is no right or wrong. Yeah, it's simply yours. And of course, there are many more values that you can find. And again, what it takes is just to sit down, brainstorm, and think where you envision yourself. And let me also give you some examples of how values can be practically used. For example, when hiring a new team member, yeah, or signing a new Erasmus Plus partnership agreement, or writing new projects, yeah, whether like you want to say yes or no to potential offers, to potential partnership proposals. Yeah, and it could be that at the beginning it's hard to say no to certain things. And again, let me give you a personal example. Yeah, when in the past people approached us with partnerships and we were not so sustainable as an NGO, so we were still not so good with money, with team, with our focus of what we wanted to create. We jumped into projects that were not so relevant, and then later on we suffered, yeah, because the project duration was 1 year or 2 years, and then oh my God, so much time wasted and so much energy spent on something that I wouldn't do now, and where there was no passion and no energy. But also, like long term, it will help you to sharpen your focus, yeah, and it will leave you with people and projects that you are truly passionate about. And this is where I see the development, yeah, how you can be busy only with those things that inspire you, and okay, even practical things, and get paid for it. Yeah, I know that it's not about money, and most probably if we are in NGO sector, in non-profit sector, in grant sector, then this is not one of our core values. But at the same time, this is a drive of organization and growth and scaling the impact. So I will have a task for you. I will also actually attach the document with certain values that you can steal or you can play with. And then again, sit down with your team, combine it with the previous session. So sit down to discuss vision and mission and values. Yeah, and see what are those 3 to 5 values that live in you, that are the core. Those values that you want to be associated with, like we associate ourselves with growth, we associate ourselves with excellence, we associate ourselves with transparency, yeah, like very much. And then this is a message that we communicate. And then you communicate basically in everything, yeah? If you truly live by it, it's how you talk to people, what posts you're writing to people, what questions you ask on the interviews, what conversations you have with partners, what you put on your website. Yeah, it is as simple as that, but also it's about the feedback that you give to your team when you work with a team, or what you say or don't say while working on the projects, or how you handle the projects. And once again, once you have this clarity for yourself, it will be much easier to communicate, yeah, because you're all set, you know it. What it takes is to live it. So that's it from my side. Good luck with this brainstorming session, and let us know what you came up with. See you next time.